We got the CZ 455 in 22 Magnum. Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
So, we're shooting some Spear Gold Dot in that. Good ammo. Think you can hit it 200 yards, Ben?
I don't know how the iron sights work on this one.
Oh, that's right. You haven't shot this.
No.
I don't remember. I think you better hold this. I will. Let's see where we're at. You have to aim right at the top of the target and then just a touch above that. Oh, I threw that shot. It's empty. So it's just a little low at 200. 200 is kind of ridiculous for a 22 Magnum. You know what 200 is not ridiculous for?
What's that?
We're shooting some Remington Core Lock in 243 Winchester, 100 grain bullets. This is a little bit bigger than a 22, 243, just a little bit smaller than a 25 caliber. It's basically a 308 cartridge, neck down to 6mm ish. And we are shooting this today in a Ruger No.1. How do you like that? Down the chamber of this just for a second. Oh, you can't get that low, Ben. How low can you go? Not that low. Anyway, what we're doing is we're letting this gun cool off. It's really hot. We've put a little more than half a box of ammo through it. You can't see the target out there because it fell down. And it's behind the weeds. It's behind the weeds right there-ish. Laying on the ground. 1.5, we don't want that. Anyway, this rifle is drop dead gorgeous. If you're not familiar with the Ruger No.1, what you got is a falling block action. So you depress this, it lets go of this notch in the trigger guard, and lowering it drops the block through the action. You got a very short action because of that. You load one round in, that's all you get is one round, and then you close the action. Tank safety for ambidextrous operation, and a very sweet trigger. I'm going to eject it now. Looking at the ballistics on this 243 100 grain bullet, what I'm finding is you get an inch or so a rise up to 50 yards, the bullet starts to drop. At 200 yards you get about a 3.5 inch drop, and at 300 yards you get a 10-inch drop, touch over 10 inches. So the goal today is, the guys that have owned this before me have always mounted a scope to the gun. I have no intentions of mounting a scope to this gun. What I'm going to do is just run irons. The goal today is to zero it so the top of the bead front sight, let me see what you have, is the same kind of bead, brass bead front post that the 1022s get, which is cool. It shines, so it's really shiny. You got that, and then you've got this little rear sight, which is also very similar to the rear sight on the 1022, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made by Ruger.
So the two screws that you're looking at on either side of the little white diamond, loosen it, and then you use the little hash marks on the side there for elevation. And then for windage, it's dovetailed. Let me refocus this. It's dovetailed, and you loosen this screw right here, and then the thing slides back and forth. So it's not super accurate for adjusting, but it's pretty stout and strong for holding it together whenever you're just out walking around, out on walkabout, shooting kangaroos. No, we got no kangaroos. I'm just joking. Anyway, Ruger No.1, guys. Gorgeous rifle. This has been a bucket list gun for me. I always wanted it in a safari caliber, but honestly, looking at the ballistics on this 243, this is a heck of a round. It's got some pretty good energy out to 200. Really impressive. Anyway, like I was saying, the goal is to zero the rifle for 200. That would be that steel plate out there. We're trying to get it sighted in. If our target was standing, we're trying to get it sighted in 3 inches high at 50, so that it will be pretty much on at 200. And then we're looking at 6 inches of drop from the point of aim to point of impact at 300 yards. No, 7 inches. 7 inches. Not the full 10. I wouldn't take a shot at 300 yards. But, I mean, if I was really hungry, I would do it in a heartbeat. But knowing that it's only going to drop 6 inches, I think that's kind of cool. You could take it, but you'd be spot on, give or take 3 inches, anywhere out to 200. And I think for iron sights, that's just phenomenal. If you've seen my Comp ML2 video, you know how I feel about sighting a gun. Make it easy so you're sighting it for the nominal range, so that it's easy out to the effective range and all the way up close. And that's kind of what we're doing here. Anyway, we're going to try to sight this in some more, get a line break here, and then we'll come back to you guys. Bring you back when we're hitting some steel. Catch you in a minute. So, what do you think so far, that 243?
243. I haven't shot it yet.
But you heard it hit that metal plate, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
We got rounds on target at 200. Well, 180. So, this is one group. I had a flyer. I moved the sight. This was the other group. I don't know where the third round is. Oh, it's right here. And then I moved the sight up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why this group is 5 inches high. That's why at 200 we were so far off. So if you'll take that and keep filming. Cover this up. You know what I need to do is drill a hole in the middle of that.
And just take a stake through it?
Put a stake through it. Alright. So, you hit the 200 yard with the 22 Magnum.
Yeah. More
than a few times.
Did
I? We didn't get it on tape.
No.
We got to film that.
Great.
Alright. There's our table. Whoop. I guess we need a little bit of zoom, huh? That's all crap. Anyway, go back to shooting in a second as soon as line breaks over. Is that 5 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. This 35 millimeter film's expensive, dude.
What?
I said this 35 millimeter film is expensive. I can't film you shoot 2 rounds. You gotta put 5 in there and go after it. All right. You good?
Yeah.
Your elevation's been good. You got to get that windage down. Okay. There we go. That was low, but centered. You hit one of the pieces of steel beneath it. Beneath it. Nice. Nice. Oop. Come on, Dad. There you go. You hit just under it, just a couple of inches. Same spot. There's metal laying on the ground under it. You're hitting that.
Oh.
Same spot. You're out?
Yeah.
Was that 5 rounds?
Yeah.
Good shooting.
I'm gonna let it cool down. It's hot.
Is it hot? Yeah. I think this one's ready to go. All right.
You shooting the 150?
I'm gonna go for that same target you were just shooting at.
The
50 yard? Or the 180? 189, I think. Missed it, just to the left, I think.
180. That's the target I've been shooting at.
Yeah, the one you were shooting at. Can you zoom in on it a little?
Yeah.
Low and right. 2 more. Problem is, the target's the same color as the dirt behind it practically.
Yeah.
You can't hardly make the thing out. So that's that. We got the Ruger No.1 sighted. We got 4 rounds is a lot. This thing gets hot. It's not that it gets hot because these just came out of the gun. They're not hot. What it is the barrel's a little bit thicker and it's got all that wood around it, so it retains the heat very well, which is not good. Not bad either, but you know, not the best thing in the world. I really like this gun now. On Gunbroker, they're going for about $1,200. I think that's what I found in this caliber. I haven't seen one with that stock. I think this one's probably good for about $800 or $900 if I was to get rid of it. But if I keep it, I actually really like this gun. Put a good stock on, or good stock. It's got a great stock. Put a good sling on it. It's a great gun. Just about my speed. Sighted for 200. And good for everything in between here and 200 for a couple of inches difference. Let it cool off. We'll get back to you. I'm gonna put some rounds on paper and then we'll go down and get our paper and show you what we did. Be back in a minute. Where'd you hit?
Dirt.
Huh?
Dirt.
Dirt?
Missed.
There's a lot of dirt. You hit high, low, left, right?
Well, I think right. Low and right.
Okay. Nice hit, Ben. Nice. I think once you got used to that gun, it'd be something. That was a really nice hit, man. Ooh, just a little high. We'll have to look the playback, but I think you hit the thing that's holding the target.
Maybe. It's hot.
Yeah, set it down. It's hot.
I'm done.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
What do you think of the gun overall?
I like the look of it. I like the wood.
Yeah?
I like how it shoots. I like it.
To me, this has always had a Kilimanjaro dangerous animal hunt kind of romance to it, right?
Yeah.
This particular make and model, the Ruger No.1, has always had the the big game hunt romance. Even if you don't go on the big game hunt, this having the rifle, to me, it's got that kind of a thing. Just the late 1800s British Empire kind of
look to it.
Yeah, nostalgia type of thing. Even though you weren't there to be nostalgic for it, it's still kind of cool. I always wanted one in a safari caliber, like a 300 Holland & Holland, or you know, one of the Weatherby calibers. But honestly, I don't like shooting heavy recoiling guns anymore. It hurts. So this caliber is just right for me. What do you think of the trigger pull?
Great.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice and crisp. It's very light, but it's not so light that it would be dangerous if you did go hunting with it. What do you think of the action?
Not bad.
Pretty smooth, huh?
Yeah.
Feels good when you're actuating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to stick it in. And it automatically ejects it.
What do you think of the recoil?
Recoil? It's not bad. It's there, but it's not bad.
Downright manageable, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's soft. That's a thin recoil pad on that. Show them the recoil pad. It's really thin. So it's not giving you a massive amount of, you can put it down now. It's not giving you a massive amount of cushioning, and it's not super soft because it's 2004 to now. It's 15 years old.
The
gun's 15 years old, so that thing's getting a little stiff in its old age, right? But it's not bad. If that was a steel butt plate, you'd be fine, I think. So, really I really like this gun. Really like this gun. Just too cool. That picture right there is going to be my Facebook cover for a while. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. That's just too cool. All right, guys. Well, that's our sighting in of. I didn't go into depth and detail about doing it. I didn't want to make a 50-minute video on that. But that's us, our first range trip with the Ruger No.1. Super stoked about this gun. Really enjoying it. Hope you enjoyed watching that. All 15 of you that did. And we'll catch you on the next one.